This woman desires your demise. Don't miss this moment because what I'm going to share bears a weight that could change everything around you. She took your picture to a seer and was astonished to discover about your cherished child. The reality won't allow you to breathe normally after this since something enormous is in store for you. Pay close attention because the secret she attempted to conceal is woven into every word. Her hands were shaking as she held your photo, her heart pounding more quickly than her falsehoods could conceal. The silence in the room was deafening than any cry as the seer stared at it. Your picture did not show devastation. Her jealousy could never overcome the holy light. The seer's voice cracked with awe and dread, so don't skip. They saw you encircled by a shield, a fire that was unquenchable by darkness. And they saw a throne rising in that fire, a destiny etched so that not even your adversaries could undo it. Instead of bringing to your demise, this woman's desire unveiled your elevation. She displayed your rebirth, yet she desired death. In a whisper, the seer said, "This one cannot be broken because heaven itself carries their name. Don't skip. Something huge is waiting for you, beloved soul." Then, leaning closer to her, the seer said, "Your hands have touched the wrong soul." The forces she was trying to awaken turned against her, and she felt a wave of fear. Her plans started to fall apart, and your image became untouchable, enveloped in golden flame. This is your confirmation, so don't skip it. Heaven announced a fresh start, but she desired your demise. What she secretly planned has now evolved into a whirlwind of blessings that will soon overwhelm your existence. When they said, "If you dare move further, everything you hold dear will turn to ashes," the seer's face turned pale. She believed that she was hurting you. Rather, she signaled her own demise. That's how perilous your fate is. It is impossible for anyone to play with it without getting hurt. There's a big event waiting for you, so stay until the very end. If you're still here, let the world know that you're untouchable, chosen, and protected by leaving a comment below. This is where the veil lifts even further, child of light, so don't scroll away just yet. The seer saw doors that had been locked for years finally opening and highways opening in front of you. She was astounded to see that the exact image she had brought as a weapon had turned into a prophecy of your ascent. Don't skip this section because her terror gave way to shaking rage. She came to understand that heaven tripled your favor each time she wished you pain. Your tears were counted, and now they are flowing back to you like rivers of happiness. She shattered as the seer told her, "Your envy has backfired. Every stone you threw has built a wall of protection around them." She realized the truth at that precise moment. Her plans were ineffective. The seer said, "This person is marked. No shadow can erase their glow." Listen closely now because this is where the revelation turns into fire. The woman believed she had control, but the forces she stirred started to torment her. Don't skip, my beloved child. Something huge is waiting for you. The seer revealed that your picture carried not only your face but also a crown above your head, which could not be stolen by hatred, envy, or betrayal. Something enormous is waiting for you. Don't skip this moment because your destiny is about to roar. She dreams of you standing victorious while her own plans vanish into dust every night. Stay until the very end, my dear child, because the most terrifying truth is about to come to light. When the seer pressed your picture against their chest, they gasped, not because they were afraid of you, but because they were afraid of what heaven had placed inside of you. She intended to kill you, but instead she awakened a protection so strong that she shudders in its presence. This one carries a mark that no curse, no envy, and no dagger of hate can penetrate, the seer whispered. Your picture radiated a light so fierce that the shadows in the room began to flee. The woman's face turned pale, realizing she had awakened something she could never control. She thought your destiny could be stolen, but instead she unlocked a seal of divine protection. Don't miss this insight. This is a hint that something enormous is waiting for you. The lady fled that location, but the words of the seer continued to torment her day and night. Every attack becomes a ladder for your rising. The woman's anger has been the reason the heavens move faster to force you into your breakthrough. Because the story didn't end there, the seer revealed more. They saw your image shifting, glowing with a flame that grew brighter every second as though an army of angels was guarding you. This one will never fall. This one will stand tall, crowned by destiny, guided by the unseen hand of heaven. Beloved one, stay right here and don't scroll away. She had hoped the seer would confirm your destruction, but instead they declared your unstoppable rise. Don't skip this because your enemies are witnessing your elevation with their own eyes. The seer spoke again, every curse spoken against you has turned into a blessing. The woman shuddered, her envy exposed, her bitterness crumbling under the truth she couldn't fight. Every conspiracy against your name has been rewritten into a prophecy of victory, and she realized at that very moment that nothing she attempted could destroy you. Stay with me, my dear child, because this is where the mystery becomes more complex. Something enormous is waiting for you. The heavens are working in your favor more quickly than you anticipate. When the seer touched the picture, they saw visions of your future, including tables being set in front of you, doors swinging wide, and adversaries compelled to watch as you sat on the throne of your purpose. The picture contained more than just your face, it carried a seal, a hidden code that only the spiritual world could decipher. The woman couldn't believe that her own jealousy had led her to the feet of truth. She had come looking for your demise, but she had discovered your eternity. Don't ignore this because it's not typical. It's a sign that the very people who are scheming against you are the ones who are carrying out your confirmation. Their deeds become evidence that you have been chosen beyond measure. The seer loudly proclaimed, "The world will know their name. The heavens have stamped their destiny with victory. Child of destiny, don't move from here." The seer's last words pierced the woman's soul like fire, saying, "You tried to bury them, but you have only watered the soil for their greatness to bloom." Every time she sees you, her eyes betray the truth. She knows you are untouchable. Don't skip because this is the moment your life will change forever. Something enormous is waiting for you. The protection over your life is not ordinary. She left that room broken, her steps heavy with the weight of her own envy. The woman who desired your destruction is now bound by her own fear. The seer's vision showed her a glimpse of her own downfall, and it was directly related to the envy she carried for you. It is divine, unshakable, unbreakable. She cannot fight it, undo it, or rewrite what heaven has already written. My dear child, don't skip this because what I'm about to unfold will make your heart race. Every time she looked at your photo, she saw the glow that reminded her of what she could never take away from you. Don't scroll away because this glow is proof that heaven has wrapped you in fire. Something enormous is waiting for you. Your enemies thought they were exposing you, but in reality, they were exposing themselves. She realized too late that taking your picture was a confession of weakness rather than an act of power. The seer disclosed something else that made her shudder. Every name spoken against them has been erased. And now heaven is preparing to lift you in ways you never imagined. Beloved one, stay right here. All the chains that were fastened to them have already broken. What you wanted for them is now coming back to you. This is your moment of confirmation, so don't miss it. She carried your image to harm you, but instead she stamped your destiny with unstoppable favor, turning heaven's curse into your crown. The woman tried to hide the truth, but the seer's words echoed like thunder in her heart. She knows your rising is inevitable and she can't stop it. The seer warned her that what she wished for you would multiply back into her life. She wanted to see you fall, but she was told she would see your rise with her own eyes. Don't skip because something enormous is waiting for you. Pay close attention, my dear child, because this is the pivotal moment. The seer said, "This one will shine before nations. Their voice will be heard, their name remembered, their light unshaken." She couldn't take it, but the truth was louder than her denial. The very path she dug as a trap has become the road where she stumbles, and as she watches you ascend, her envy becomes her prison. Something enormous is waiting for you. Leaning closer, the seer murmured, "They are untouchable. Stay till the end, child of destiny, because the most powerful part is here. They walk with the shield of the divine, and nothing you do will ever work against them." She felt her hands tremble, her heart sink, and her jealousy start to consume her. The seer said, "This one will live, and their story will echo beyond time. Don't skip this because this is your undeniable proof. Something huge is waiting for you. Every attack has been reversed, every scheme undone, and every curse returned." She realized that, in addition to failing, she had strengthened you by confirming who you are. Don't skip, my darling kid, since this is the sharpest twist of all. She wanted to see your demise, but the seer with shocked eyes told her, "This picture carries a fire that burns every lie before it can even reach them." Instead, she was shown that your name is written in light. Don't scroll away because her jealousy was never about what you did, she said, her hands shaking as she attempted to deny it, but she knew deep down that the truth had already spoken. It was about your identity, which cannot be taken, replaced, or erased. There is something enormous in store for you. Heaven rewrites it as your testimony each time she schemes in quiet. She is now afraid because she realized that you have a destiny that is too strong to be stopped. Stay still, dear soul, and don't move. She gasped when the seers peered even further into your photo. They saw circles of golden fire surrounding your face, each signifying a breakthrough season that was unstoppable by darkness. She believed she had discovered a means to bind you, but instead she saw each chain she attempted to attach unlock. This revelation is your confirmation that no hand raised against you will prevail, therefore don't skip it. You carry a unique kind of light. It never ends. There is something enormous in store for you. They were chosen long before you envied them, the seer muttered. Listen, my dear child, because this is where the story takes a further turn. Their path was already carved before you even spoke against them, and those words pierced her like a blade. The remarks continued to haunt the woman's nights even after she left the seer's store. Every time she closed her eyes, she pictured you getting up, grinning, and flourishing while her own jealousy consumed her. This is more than simply a story, so don't skip it. It's your affirmation. A powerful shield has been erected around you by the universe. Your blessings are fueled by her curses. She now realizes that every action taken against you instantly backfires. There is something enormous in store for you. The atmosphere reverberates with the words of the seer. It is impossible to steal their crown. It is impossible to lessen their radiance. It is impossible to halt their journey. And you still carry that truth with you. This is the breaking point, so stay until the very end. The woman believed she was intelligent and that her strength came from envy. In actuality, though, she stepped directly into the hands of destiny. You sealed their rise the moment you brought their picture here, the seer said. You were the witness of their fate. She had unintentionally declared your magnificence, which left her stunned, disturbed, and disoriented. This is the part of the seer's last vision that she never intended you to know, so don't skip it, my dear kid. They saw more than just your gift as they closed their eyes and held your photo. They witnessed your potential illuminating entire countries. Additionally, that future was unstoppable. No matter how much she envied you, the realization that she was facing an eternally marked person caused her jealousy to transform into fear. Her attempts to ruin you have just deepened your destiny, so don't scroll away. She believed she was in charge, but her own behavior served as proof to you. There is something enormous in store for you. The words of the seer were final. Many will see their ascent, and even their adversaries will submit to it. She carried that fact with her like an unhealing wound. Stay put, dear soul, and don't blink. Because every time someone tries to harm you, the fire around you simply gets stronger. The image that she once used as a weapon now terrifies the woman. What she witnessed in that seer's room has already begun to manifest in your life, so don't skip this. One by one, the doors she prayed would remain closed for you are opening. Opportunities that she wished you would never take advantage of are now right in front of you. There is something enormous in store for you. Her jealousy has become your proof, and her shock has become your shelter. She is unable to stop you as you enter a new chapter. This is where it all comes together, so pay close attention, my little child. This picture is not just an image. It is a prophecy. It carries the weight of chosen destiny, the seer informed her. She recognized then that she had been battling something she would never be able to overcome. This is your confirmation moment, so don't skip it. Your victory has been fueled by every struggle you fought in silence and every secret tear you shed. Your picture showed what heaven had already sealed, so her hatred was powerless to stop it. There is something enormous in store for you. Fire engraved the seer's final words. This one is unstoppable, untouchable, and unforgettable. Her pride was shattered by that alone. This is where the revelation closes, so stay until the very end, dear one. With shaky steps, empty hands, a broken heart, and ruined ambitions, the woman departed. She left with the weighty realization of your majesty, even if she believed she had power. Now that she is aware that your name is protected, don't skip this. She personally witnessed it. She can't change what the seer revealed, no matter how much she envies you. There is something enormous in store for you. This message is more than that. It is a prophecy imprinted on your existence. And allow it to reverberate if you sense it in your soul. Nothing can ruin you since you have been chosen. This is the sharpest revelation of all, so don't skip it, my dear child. This one is not only chosen, they are protected by a covenant stronger than death, the seer concluded after taking one more glance at your photo. When she realized she had stirred forces far beyond her control, her breath caught in her chest. The truth burnt her more deeply than any sword, even though she believed she had control. Her schemes have all crumbled, so don't scroll away. Every criticism of you has turned into a trumpet proclaiming your ascent. There is something enormous in store for you. There is no silence in the heavens. Your name is roared by them. Even your adversaries are now witnesses to it. Stay here, dear soul. The woman was terrified as she made her way home from the seer's store. She gripped your picture more tightly, but all she felt was shivering weakness rather than strength. She no longer sees a victim when she looks at your picture, so don't skip this. She sees a conqueror marching down a path she will never be able to prevent, adorned in glory and clothed in light. More than her envy ever fulfilled her, that truth bothers her. There is something enormous in store for you. Although she intended for you to die, she now bears the prophecy of your life. She can't get away from it. This part binds your destiny louder than any lie, so pay great attention, my little child. From today forward, every time you speak their name in envy, blessings will multiply for them instead, the seer warned her bluntly. Her hands shuddered and her eyes grew wide as she realized the significance of those words. Don't skip because you must understand that your ascent is inevitable and her anger is helpless. Her efforts were merely seeds for your overflow. There is something enormous in store for you. The seer witnessed doors unshutting, treasures opening, and an undimmable radiance. And you already have that radiance. I need to tell the whole truth, so stay with me to the very end, dear one. The prophecy broke the woman's heart. She was aware that you had won beyond her grasp and that she had not just failed. Don't miss this. Your elevation is what she intended for your end. Your proclamation in light is what she said in the dark. There is something enormous in store for you. Your tale is not going to finish in darkness. It is taking place in unstoppable grandeur, fire, and victory. Don't miss this opportunity, my dear kid, because what I'm going to say is the most important thing I've ever said. With their eyes closed, the seer muttered, "This person will walk through storms untouched because the light within them is too fierce to be drowned." The woman holding your picture went silent, gasping at the realization. She became aware that she had touched something sacred that she would never be able to take back. This is your proof that even envy cannot stifle the destiny that has been written over your life, so don't scroll away. Right now, all the curses against you are crumbling. There is something enormous in store for you. She became the messenger of your birth, even though she believed you would end. Pay close attention and don't skip a beat, dear soul. Once more, the seer spoke. In the chambers of heaven, their name has been called. The Almighty is directing their feet, and all shadows are being dispelled. The woman shuddered, her jealousy giving way to an overwhelming terror. The seer's voice held the finality of truth, so don't miss it. Her heart fell as they said, "What you envy will destroy you, but what they carry will crown them." She knew she had lost a fight she would never be able to win. There is something enormous in store for you. No hand raised against you will ever be successful since the darkness has already been blinded by your light. Stay here with me, my little child.